Hello again and welcome. We just finished Objective 3 and we're going to talk quickly about Objective 4, road surfaces. Objective 4, to understand the possible dangers that you may encounter in everyday riding. So complete understanding of the dangers different road surfaces such as diesel spills. Look, just diesel spills, potholes, drain and manhole covers, loose chippings, heavy fall of leaves, mud and mulch dragged from fields and building sites, and painted road markings. So you ask yourself, okay, well, if I see those things, what the hell do I do? So diesel spills, the way you identify them, it's like you see a little rainbow on the asphalt. Obviously, if you see that, you move, away from it. And you say, oh, what about if there's a car coming in the opposite direction, I can't move away? First of all, you slow down if you're going to have to go over that diesel spill, put it this way, worst case scenario. Because, what you want to do is if you see the diesel spill, pretend this is a diesel spill on the road and you come with a motorcycle, you just kind of go around it. But if you have to go over, first of all, you slow as much as possible. Don't slam on the brakes because you have to be conscious about people behind you. Always look in the mirror before you do that. But you slow down, and what you do right before you're about to go over this diesel spill, pull the clutch, coast the motorcycle over the diesel spill. Don't have your traction on because that will definitely cause you to lose grip on the ground and lose your control. So try to go as slow as possible, but to say the least, you pull the clutch and coast over the diesel spill. Otherwise, you just kind of slow down and go around it. First thing, potholes. Potholes sometimes is another. If you have the opportunity to slow down before going over the pothole, that's fine. Otherwise, just kind of avoid it. If it is one big hole isolated in the middle of the road and you have the opportunity to go around it, don't go over it, put it this way, unless it's as a last resort, and make sure that at least you try to go as slow as possible into the pothole, put it this way. Drains and manhole covers. Manhole covers, usually drains are on the very edge of the road. And since you're riding the motorcycle in the middle of the road, the chances for going over a drain are nearly impossible. But manhole covers is a different story. Make certain that the wheel is dead center on top of that manhole cover. Because if it goes on the side, there's a possibility that manhole cover could flip. You may not, lose your leg, but it could cause an accident. It could damage your bike pretty bad. So avoid manhole covers like a plague. Okay? Now, loose chippings. Loose chippings, if you can avoid it, fine. Otherwise, try to go slower and always coast. If you have to hit loose chippings, take the traction off the wheels. Pull the clutch, and if you start, losing control on the front tire or something to that effect, you turn the steering towards the direction the bike is going, throw your weight into it, that will straighten the bike out, and then as soon as you straighten the bike out, you straighten the steering, and as soon as you're over there, then you kind of get back on the road and resume your course. Heavy fall of leaves, especially on secondary roads around the fall time, the autumn. When you have a lot of heavy, you don't know what's under the leaves. It could be water, it could be ice, it could be oil. So be very reluctant when you see, a lot of leaves on the ground. If you can avoid it, go around it, do so. Otherwise, if you do it, pull the clutch, coast it, Go very gentle over that because you don't know what's underneath. Mulch or mud dragged from fields and building sites. Well, I don't know about building sites. Of course, building sites, you have all kinds of garbage, happening all over because they're bringing mud, the big tires, those big machines, and they bring it to the road. They make roads slippery with mud and asphalt and everything. But then, you have on secondary roads, like I used to have in one of the neighborhoods I used to live at, Big Farmer John. Every time Farmer John decided to bring his tractor, I had so many bejesus moments of losing control and literally riding a perfectly dry asphalt, and the bike is kind of like swinging, under you. So when you see a slight trace of mud, slow down and go very slow over it, okay? Now, painted road markings. I'm from America, and I'll tell you right now that a painted road marking in States is painted. That means that you're riding on a painted asphalt. A painted road marking in Ireland is a cake that not even during the daytime, you never ride over a painted line, like a continuous, white line or intermittent or whatever it is. You cross those lines, but don't ride over, because even in dry weather, they are very slippery because they're so thick. And it's a layer of paint over the asphalt, and it's very slippery. Okay? So look, I'm going to end this video right now, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.